Good morning students, this is Rati ma'am from your city DAV Public School, and today I am here with the adjective clause. As we have discussed earlier the noun clauses, now it's turn of the adjective clause. For the definition part, an adjective clause does the work of an adjective and so it qualifies some noun or pronoun. You can understand what is an adjective, the general definition, the simpler one, that is it qualifies any noun or pronoun. Okay, in a sentence. Now for the same instance you can say an adjective clause does the work of an adjective and so it qualifies some noun or pronoun in the sentence or principal clause. Okay, now for an example you can see the boy who is playing there is my friend. I can say the boy is my friend, but we are qualifying the boy. We are adding more information to him, and that is who is playing there. He is the same boy we are talking about in the first one. Okay, the boy, but this qualifies it, so this will be the adjective clause. Okay, now for the main clause, the boy is my friend, and subordinate clause it will be who is playing there, that is the adjective clause. Here who is playing there is qualifying the boy, so it is an adjective clause. Now read the sentences. This is the pen that I bought yesterday. This is the pen that I bought yesterday. This is the pen is the principal clause, and this pen, it is being qualified by this particular sentence which adds information to it and says that I bought it yesterday. Okay, now this is the adjective clause. The place, in the second one, the place where he lives is unknown. The place is unknown. Which place? Where he lives. So this is the adjective clause. Now the third one, the dog that barks does not bite. The dog does not bite. It is the principal clause. And which dog, which type of dog? That barks. This is the adjective clause. Further, is this the watch which you lost? Is this the watch? We are asking about which type of watch. Which watch? Which you lost. That means that we are talking about a particular watch which has been lost yesterday, day before, or someday. Okay, now this is the particular one. It makes it particular. Now the reason why you did it is obvious. The reason is obvious. Why he did it. What he did. The reason is being talked about. Why he did it. Why he did it. What was the reason? So the adjective clauses here are qualifying pen, place, dog, watch and reason too. Okay. Now note students, as adjective clause starts with relative pronoun. Now what are the relative pronouns? Relative pronouns means the relation. We are talking about a boy and we are relating it. Relating it means we are talking again about it, like how we can say we are talking about the dog and that barks. Okay, that barks. You can see. Now watch, which watch? Likewise, this is the relative. The same thing we are talking about is being said in two ways in the same sentence. We use who, whom, whose, which and that. These are the relative pronouns which we use for making the adjective clauses. Okay, or with relative adverbs, we use adverbs too. What, when, where and why. So it is often called relative clauses. Okay students, relative clauses are similar one as the adjective clauses. Okay, but exceptions are already there. Sometimes relative pronouns or relative adverb is sometimes understood and not expressed. Okay, you will not find a relative pronoun or adverb in it, but it has its own position. For an instance, you can see example, eat all you can. You can say it in a simpler way, eat all you can. But what you have to do is here that is being omitted. Eat all that you can. Okay, but it is understood. The second one, where is the book I gave you? Where is the book? And we are adding a relative pronoun to it. Where is the book which I gave you? Third one, I met a man I know. Again we are adding a relative pronoun. I met a man whom I know. Okay. Now, the reason I have come is to ask for my notes. Here we are adding a relative adverb. The reason why. The reason why I have come is to ask for my notes. So here that, which, whom, why is understood and not written. Always remember these types of exceptions are generally found in the exams too. So you will be benefited if you have a habit of understanding it and finding it in a sentence. Okay students, wish you all the best. Do learn hard and see you in the next video. Thank you.